This series is about how I got terminated or vacated each job. And this starting with the first one. So there probably be a part two to this one. I don't know. We'll see. But I come to Indian Hills, which were one of the poorest golf courses, badly conditioned, probably in South Florida, you know. And I got tricked into going there by my father, who made me turn down a couple of good jobs. I mean, jobs of a lifetime, building golf courses and being an architect, So I was pretty upset at this place, but I got stuck there because, it was too late, for me to change my mind. But anyway, I hit it by storm. The first year, I got the highest superintendent rating on the Treasure Coast history. I got a 100% improvement rate. And what made it so remarkable, I did it without a capital expense or construction budget. I did it on the lowest budget, one of the lowest budget in St. Lucie County. My budget was $320,000. 127 went for labor. So I just had a $200,000 operating budget, which is unheard of on an 18 hole, you know. But the news come there. They gave me the highest rating ever. And the members got mad. They told the news that the superintendent name was Al Griffin because they didn't want everybody to know that a black guy made the place the best it ever been. And they tell me in their face, they want bashful. We don't want no nigger taking the credit for our golf course. That was the main complaint. Our money the one to make the golf course look good. That nigger had nothing to do with it. This is our money. And you're looking at the $200,000 and most people will laugh about it. It's laughable, But anyway, I got fired because they rated the golf course number one in the winter of 1986 under my management. But now it's getting creepy. I got guys coming to me. Hey, you need to leave. Hey, they're going to put a hit out on you. Well, how would you I leave, guy? Oh, boy. These guys going at you. Right? And I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. What can I say? Goddamn, y'all want to kill me for being number one? Like, what is this? And then they say we don't need DEI. I was number one. And their main complaint was, we don't want a nigger taking credit for our golf course. I got to listen to this every day. All day I go to work, I got to look behind my back because the word is out that the memo voted to put a hit on me, and they just waiting for one person. And he was going to come to the end of the year meeting, and he was going to make the last decision, which was the city manager, right? So the old green chairman come to me. He kept holding his ring up to me so I can see it while we were on the golf cart. The ring had a red background with 3 Ks on it. And he kept saying, the new green chairman, he with the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, you better be careful. If I were you, I'll leave, guy. But they wanted me to leave, so they had to pay me the contract money. They gave me a 3-year contract, right? So a 2-year contract. I don't remember, but a superintendent getting a contract speak volumes. It speak they know your worth. They know who you are. Because superintendent rarely got contracts. Rarely. Normally a guy get a contract, he been in business for 20 years or 10 years at the same place and they don't want him to leave. But anyway, I meet the new green chairman. He was rough, boy. He was rough. He say, you got the wife, you got the kid, you got to do what we say. We don't have nobody to sit on their goddamn ass all day and drink liquor and smoke cigars, right? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, you know? Got me mixed up with somebody. And what he had me mixed up with, I never had a meal card. The vice president and the president would use my meal cards. The girls in that lunchroom tell me, say, it's weird that every time they buy, they use your card. So I kind of knew what this guy was talking about, you know? And then what this guy did, long story short, he canceled my fertilizer budget. He fired my mechanic and got a mechanic named Steve. Only thing Steve did was change the locks on the mechanic shop and stand up all day smoking cigarettes. When I tell Steve, say, hey man, you gonna do this or do that? She said, you're not my boss. The green chairman, my boss. And I don't want to catch you at the goddamn shop no more. And I better not catch you. You know, so I just walk away, you know. I'm a fighter. I don't listen to none of that. So the word was, the green chairman figured if he stopped the fertilizer budget, the place will go to looking bad. If he get rid of my mechanic, what he told me was a tree monkey. And they say he figured if he get rid of the mechanic, the place gonna go down, the motor's gonna cut back because I know nothing about mechanic. All I know about the grab. Boy, was he wrong. I was a certified golf course mechanic also. And several places have made that mistake and they try to get rid of me through the mechanic. So they got sabotage everything. I mean everything. And now, it's almost time for the big meeting. And they threatening me about the Ku Klux Klan gonna put a hit out on me and this person gonna put a hit out on me. And I basically told them, hey man, let's play. I pray for death every day. I pray for death since I was 4 years old. All the way until the angel come. And God wanted her to talk to me about suicide. You know what I mean? So when they telling me about your life in danger and this and that and all that, hey, let's play, baby. I want to see what happens. Because I know who I am on the other side. I was told by my angel who I am on the other side. I'm a leader in God's army. I'm an angel of war. So that's why from kindergarten, I'm just fighting and getting beat up. And she said this happened every lifetime to prepare me for the final war. So anyway, part 2 coming up. Thank you for listening. Interesting story.